Adventures in Banyan Tree. Ruskin Baond. The narrator, the boy, says that the house and grounds of their home in India were his grandfather's domain, but the old banyan tree was his. Grandfather, at the age of 65, could no longer climb the tree, and the grandmother used to tease him about this. The boy made friendship with a gray squirrel in the banyan tree. Soon it became bold and familiar enough to take food from his hands. In the spring, when the banyan tree was full of red figs, birds of all kinds would flock into its branches, and it would become the noisiest place on the road. The boy had built a platform halfway up the tree. He used to spend his afternoons sitting there reading books and seeing various sights. He read books such as Treasure Island, Huckleberry Finn, the Mowgli stories, and the novels of Edgar Rice Burroughs and Louisa May Alcott. One afternoon, when everyone was indoor due to the warm breezes of the approaching summer, the boy witnessed a dreadful fight between a cobra and a mongoose. He was sitting on the platform as usual. Suddenly, a huge black cobra came out from the cactus clump, and a mongoose also emerged from the nearby bushes. They came face to face in a clearing beneath the banyan tree. Two other spectators, a myna and a jungle crow, also arrived there. Hissing defiance, the cobra raised 3 of its 6 feet off the ground and spread out its broad hood. The mongoose bushed its tail, and the long and thick hair on its spine stood up. The cobra stood on the defensive and the mongoose started attacking. It was really a dreadful battle of champions. The myna and the crow also participated in the battle, and the cobra heavily collided with the cobra and lost its life. The myna wisely abstained from the fight. The mongoose attacked the cobra severely, bit on its back many times, and finally the cobra died. The myna congratulated the mongoose with a shrill cry and flew away. Grandfather and grandmother were happy to know that the mongoose won the fight because they had encouraged it to live in the garden to keep the snakes away. Grandfather had brought home a white rat from the bazaar, and the boy used to take it with him to the banyan tree. One day grandmother's knitting was missing. They searched for it everywhere, but without success. The next day the boy found something glinting in a hole in the banyan tree. When he looked further in the hole, he found 3 white squirrel babies among the wool and knitting. They were surprised and puzzled to see the white squirrel babies. But when the boy told his grandpa that he used to take the white rat to the tree, grandfather said that the white rat must be the father of the white squirrel babies. He also said that rats and squirrels were related to each other and they could have offspring.